time they shine your light in the sky, don't go to it. The bat is dead. Bury it. Consider this mercy.
Tell me. Do you bleed? You will.
And welcome to another edition of the Katalal podcast. And today we're gonna have a watch along on The Dark Knight Rises from 2018. And before that, we're on the road to 500 subs. Thank you for subscribing to this channel and please continue to support everything that's inside uh, the content of my channel, including some friends of mine who has their own content, their channels like Bishop, uh, Skywalker the Jedi, Hold My Jewel Shocks, and others. So replay crew are most welcome in this chat. And let's check the chat. It's lockdowns from Sin Havoc. Nolan was ahead of the curve. That's true. That's definitely true. And before we start, make sure you're in zero. I'm using another uh, streaming platform, although this is available in Max. The Dark Knight Rises is available on Max, and everything is in zero. And we're counting down just to start in five, four, three, two, and one. Play. From WB Pictures. And Legendary Studios. Of course, DC Comics. Remember, this was one of the best movies out there. And this happened about 8 years after uh, Batman disappeared. I believe in Harvey Dent. Making sure that we're in the 1 minute and 34 seconds mark just to sync, to be in sync. So this guy from Game of Thrones played. This guy played Slade Wilson. a sort of small uh, death stroke, but so it's Bane. The voice of Tom Hardy is quite different from what he used to use. For a big guy, because technically Tom Hardy is taller than uh, the guy who played Slade for a bit. And thinking about it, I'm as tall as Tom Hardy in real life. Crashing this plane is the next plan. So Deathstroke is such a weak fella. Could have been better if the mumble grow. Yes, it is. Uh, we have Bane mumbling. We have uh, we have Batman growling, and somehow this movie is better than expected. Have you started the fire? That fire. Yeah. The f- plane, the flame. Have we started the fire? The fire rises. Christopher Nolan is a really good writer, director, along with his brother Jonathan, and despite the many faults of this movie, it's still better than half of the stuff nowadays. Of course, it is. It's better than the incoming flop. Now, Bruce Wayne is actually renting his Wayne Manor for these occasions. Emma Thomas is a great producer as well. Yes, Emma Thomas, Debbie Snyder. Yeah, those are the guys who are better, who are good in producing stuff. Macho Modine is here, and that guy, Etu, Brett Cullen plays a U.S. congressman. Man, my sister always liked Brett Cullen, even in his younger days. Too bad my sister died in 1989. Would have been great doing some stuff with her, creating content. Man, Anne Hathaway as Selena Kyle, and thanks, Sin. It's been too long, man. Too long. She's with me in spirit. Namaste. Marion Cotillard is a bit big during this time because I think she just gave birth during this time. The cat burglar. Yeah, the cat. The cat burglar is messing with the goods. Man, that's really bad. Sinabuk says there's literally that's literally what Anne Hathaway name says in the credits, and we have Sergeant Giratina, hello. Sin, hello. Qatar, stealing jewelry is the original concept for the cat in the 1930s. Yo, Giratina, Bruce Wayne is such a mess. We've been robbed. Alfred, Michael Caine's Alfred is such a wacky guy. Sergeant Giratina said Michael Caine was also in The Muppet Christmas Carol, which uh, came out 20 years before The Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, that's the truth. Miss Tate, Miss Tate, Miranda Tate. Uh, Miranda Tate is a sort of original character, the name only, but she's definitely Rush Talia Al Ghul. Hey, how are you? Demain, welcome to the watch along. Yep, DC Talk in the house. Don't you want to know who he was? I'm good. Let me start the movie up. Yeah, thanks, man. Alfred is in a panic because Master Wayne is missing. This is how Bruce Wayne came from hiding to investigate the female cat burglar. Selina Kyle. Yeah. Hello, Giratina. Batman never move on because he lost his love, Rachel Dawes. So every year he goes to Florence. Alfred goes to Florence. I really like Michael Caine's acting. What's the timestamp? Timestamp is 17 minutes 53 seconds. Bruce Wayne neglected his duty for the Wayne Foundation and the boys' home. This is what you get when, well, you became recluse. And I think Bruce Wayne is really spoiled. His character is a spoiled brat, much like how Sam Hamm portrayed Bruce Wayne slash Batman. And that guy is from the movie Pacific Rim. Man, what's happening? Yeah, DC talk is in the house, and they're taking over Qatar. Yes, they are. They're taking over. Every cop in the city is missing the congressman. Sin Havoc says, did you see the governments of the world admitted UFO as unknown entities and they can't do anything about it? I sort of like uh saw those stuff during the past few days. Yeah, I wonder why. Unreal. Yeah, I think they're messing with us. They know exactly what is going on. Definitely. They know exactly what's been happening. The earth is terraforming. Yeah. Uh, we should discuss the terraforming in another uh, topic, but this is all good. Terraforming the earth reminds me of uh, what is that movie? Serenity. Man, Gary Oldman makes a mean Jim Gordon. Totally. And you know what's coming soon? Lockdowns. Another lockdowns. That's crap. I'm sort of sick with the lockdowns ever since 2020, 2021, the COVID, the COVID lockdown, the pandemic, which was fake. Man, I wonder I wonder if they'll do another lockdown. I think they plan to waste money again. Bane is really huge, and it's better if Tom Hardy played Wolverine someday on the road. He's a bit shorter than Hugh Jackman, but could have been better. Except that Marvel doesn't want to recast Wolverine. Show me his body. Bane is so brutal. And we have Delight Loves Movie. Just saw The Dark Knight Rises again a few days ago. Well, that's nice. From Delight Loves Movies. Yeah, I love The Dark Knight Rises too. So timestamp is 30 minutes and 21 seconds. Uh, let's check this out. 30 minutes, 21 seconds. And I'm transferring to another. Uh, Sinhavok says, Hi, Delight Loves Movies. Delight Loves Movies says, Great story and music decorated with all those cool characters. It it is a really cool movie, and it's grounded. The Dark Knight Rises is one of those grounded Batman films, and it's not camp. Yeah. Hello, Sin Havoc from Delight Loves Movies. Batman is wearing Bruce Wayne is wearing a ski mask and a suit. And uh, Bruce Wayne is stalking Selina Kyle. And Bruce Wayne appears in the social circles again. The relationship between Bruce and Alfred added emotional depth. Yes, considering that Alfred is always teasing Bruce, and their relationship is more of father and son. Yes, he did. Alfred raised Bruce along with Leslie Tompkins. The the portrayal of Selina Kyle is also good. Timestamp type timestamp is 34 minutes 35 minutes on the dot. There's a storm coming. One of the main themes of The Dark Knight Rises is Occupy Wall Street. Remember those years. The wife, Selena posed as Bruce Wayne's wife. Alfred is teasing Bruce. Roland Daggett is one of those original characters seen in the Batman the animated series. Am I correct or not? Morgan Freeman as Lucius Fox is a really good casting. It's the bat. It does come in black. Better mind just to fix it. A less busy man. The brace, the leg brace is so cool. So basically, the pit is technically the Lazarus pit without the elements of resurrection. Have a great day. Delight loves movies. Enjoy the stream. Now we, yeah, Sergeant. Let's recheck where the time stamp is. 40 minutes and 14 seconds. We're in Wall Street. Occupy Wall Street. Glenn Powell was an extra here. Man, how can you back it up when the barricade is rising? typical hostages. Imagine the police are not doing anything because crime is down. And now we have Bane doing some chaos. Yeah, that scene was directly taken from The Dark Knight Returns. Imagine that uh, the Gotham PD is busy with catching Batman than stopping other criminals. That's a freaking weird. The Batman Returns. Shouldn't we worried about the armed robbers? Well, that makes sense. They chose to catch uh, Batman instead of the robbers. And well, the Batman Returns and the cops are everywhere. Music is so cool. That's right, Sin. Cups. The inspiration for this movie, The Dark Knight Rises, is of course the Nightfall storyline plus The Dark Knight Returns and No Man's Land. See you later, DC Talk, the main. Later, man, later. Timestamp is 51 minutes and 49 seconds. Sinavok says it's okay to have a hostile takeover in Wall Street and escape on the motorbikes. Yeah, yeah, it does, right? Later, DC Talk. It's so, can I say, it's all about money concerning Wall Street. Yeah. The growl is back. They know. They just don't care. No guns and no killings. It's I don't know, man. There's a gyro. The bat gyro, probably a prototype of some sort. You notice how scared Selena is. Mm. Catwoman disappeared. The League of Shadows training is obvious. Boy, it's been a long time since Christian Bale played the Batman. Man, Alfred left Bruce Wayne. Man, Bruce Wayne is completely broke. Miranda Tate, and Lucius Fox. Actually, they already hinting some of the elements of Ra's al Ghul's legacy with Miranda Tate, aka Talia al Ghul, with the projects. His sustainable energy. Ben Middleton, who plays Jan Daggett, uh, was in Star Wars Rogue One. Speak of the devil. Do you feel like in charge? No power. And Daggett just died, killed by Bane. Man, does Batman need to be anybody? I don't know, man. I still feel that Bruce Wayne is Batman. So, Batman is flat broke. Bruce Wayne is flat broke now. Go broke. Hmm. Batman's such a spoiled brat. I first saw Marion Cotillard in uh, that movie with Cillian Murphy. Yeah. And directed by um, the same guy who brought us the Dark Knight trilogy, Cotillard. Okay, they're going to Bane. Yeah, I was talking about uh, Inception, and we have Josh Herrera. What's up, Dr. Qatar? Can't wait for One Punch Dan trailer on Thursday. Yes, yes. We're eagerly awaiting for One Punch Dan's awesome trailer that will be tomorrow. How are you, Josh? I forgot what martial arts style Batman and Bane are doing. It seems that Batman is not focused in fighting Bane. The voice is still a growl. I'm to fulfill Ras Al Ghul's destiny. That's Bruce's mistake. He fight he fought Bane like a young man, and somehow it it flopped big time. Man, Broken Bat is the main theme for uh, this movie, technically taken from uh, Nightfall. And that's it, man. Broken Bat. Freaking Bane just broke Batman's body. Oh, man. Timestamp 1 hour, 16 minutes, 35 seconds. Why would you run? Oh, please. Protection? Bane? Man. It's really painful to feel that broken spine. Punishment is needs to be severe. This is the pit. The pit. This is a picture, a representation of the Lazarus pit in the comics. Uh, Remember, the Lazarus pit in the comic books is a revival. Is where Ra's al Ghul revives from injury, from death. But in the Christopher Nolan movie, the pit is where uh, Batman rises eventually in the end. And let's remember that the Dark Knight trilogy is not camp at all. Batman 89 and Batman Returns, although it was dark, but I considered it as a dark camp. And the one that didn't became camp was Batman v Superman, the 1917 2017 movie. The Justice League was also a camp movie. Only it's a good thing that in 2021 the Snyder Cut was released and became more serious and really serious. That's right, Sin. Justice. Justice was. camp. They tried to do, well, the prototype for uh, Superman L. You did notice that every movie after BBS uh, was non-serious. It still has this elements of comedy and camp. It happened with Aquaman. It happened with Shazam. Everything. Blue Beetle. Yes, and blame Gun for bringing in Josh Whedon and Kevin Sujihara. It's the clown verse. They brought us the clown verse, and they thought that a very serious Dark Knight uh, trilogy would make a campy comedic DCEU. Well, you see it all the time. We're getting ready for Occupy Wall Street. Reggie Lee is a half Filipino actor who appeared in The Dark Knight Rises, plus the series Grimm. Yeah, it's cool. He's a cool actor. There are eight other waiting. Marion Cotillard plays a mean double agent. People of their status. Cotillard. Or megaton nuclear bomb. Oh no, no, no. Yeah. Lockdowns. You need to send me a link for those lockdowns and let's see what happens. This is before President Trump is even going to sit down. It's going to be the deep state is going to do something. They're not making cements. They're going to do explosives. It's a trap. And the national anthem of the US. Adios, Heinz Field. Yeah. And see the Wilpago banner. Technically, this is not my national anthem, but this song is so, touching. The land of the free and the home of the brave. And technically, they're going to do no man's land. Oh, man. The setting of this movie is, of course, Chicago. Locations is in India, Romania, and Michigan. Pittsburgh. And yes. And with the accident, that's technically a real lockdown. Take control, Gotham. Every cop in the city are down in those tunnels. Somehow, Commissioner Gordon is being attacked in the hospital, and the character of Blake is is gonna try and save Commissioner Gordon. Man, radiation leak, radiation spike around Gotham. It's a neutron bomb only. And he broke his neck. Damn! There are a lot of cosplayers that suit up for Bane during this past few years since 2012. Man, it's gonna trigger the bomb. Timestamp is 1 hour, 34 minutes, and 20 seconds. Yeah, they're going to do contact the president of the US. Gotham is a war zone, technically no man's land. Man, this is really intense. They place Gotham as hostages. We did not negotiate with terrorists. Man, the Tumblr armory of Batman. It's technically cops, tanks. The cop, the cops run into the tunnels and they're stuck. That's true. I think they miscalculated their moves. Only Foley survived. The corrupt movie, the corrupt uh, city. And John Blake. John Blake was a comic book character during the 50s and he played Robin. His name was Robin. John Blake. All the corrupt. Well, that's how they make the law. The Dent Act was totally fascist, and they use it just to stop crime. The effect of the Joker's action. It's too bad that they didn't have the Joker returned in The Dark Knight Rises. The people, man, is this uh communist or what? So let's discuss this scene. Joker was supposed to return. Heath Ledger was supposed to return as the Joker, but his untimely death sort of messed things up. And how come they didn't recasted instead, right? They should have recasted just to continue the story of Batman versus Batman versus Joker, plus Bane, considering. And Sin Havoc says, and in the Dark Knight Rises book, it was revealed that Bane kept Joker locked up. Yes, Joker was still alive. He was supposed to be alive, but well, you know what happens uh, when you do recasting, much like what happened to Black Panther. There were so many people that wanted to play Joker, Of course, there were. The Joker is a standard in which actors, but Nolan said no. Okay, do we blame Nolan or what? Anyway, man, they could have used Jude Law as the Joker, or Brittany Murphy was supposed to play Harley Quinn. Brittany Murphy also died, right? Yeah, Brittany Murphy died in 2009, and Kristen Bell was also being locked at Harley Quinn. Kristen Bell. Hmm. Kristen Bell played the voice of Cora and Astro Boy in 2009. Also, When in Rome, and the voice of Anna in Frozen. All right. Brittany Murphy passed away as well. Kristen Bell was in Veronica Mars and Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Yeah. So this is what's his face? It's I forgot, cameo of Liam Neeson as Ras Al Ghul, or the other identity of Ras Al Ghul is Henry Ducard. Bruce's protruding back was fixed by the guy from the prison, from the pit. And I feel that the riots in this movie could have been kept into a minimal. Ras Al Ghul. Yeah, that's true. Is it Ras Al Ghul or Raish Al Ghul? Yeah, riots, riots, and mass panic. It's inbound, resets, empire fall. That's what happened to Gotham. It's the great reset. The great reset is upon us. And what's that guy's name? Klaus Schwab is a Nazi war criminal, martial law, lockdowns. Yes, it is. Yeah, that's true. That guy's a Nazi. Ras Al Ghul is one of those guys. Ooh, man. At least his back is still okay when he fell. Uh, Klaus Schwab, the Klaus Schwab, that guy is the head of the WEF, and somehow almost everybody, well, almost was scammed to follow the WEF. This is one of those times that I'm thankful that I didn't get to vote. The person I voted for here in the Philippines was did not win because, well, let's face it, she she could have promoted the Great Reset earlier. Elon Musk admitted that he's an EG. EGG? What? Man. Another familiar Batman book during the past was Batman the Cult, where it's a really prototype of the whole No Man's Land uh, storyline. Jim Starlin wrote that movie. Yeah, that comic book when he was doing his grounded work for DC. And Bane is the warlord. There, there are lots of warlords here in the Philippines. Every uh, politician is a warlord. Yes, they uh, they really explored this element in the No Man's Land storyline here in The Dark Knight Rises, and it's this is fiction happening in real life, or imitating art, fiction, art imitating real life. It's so ugh, eerie. And after this trilogy, they uh, they had Batman working with Superman eventually, building bridges. Yes, life imitates art and vice versa. Bane is a killer. They're doing judgment. It's vigilante justice. They hanged uh, the police. Yeah, that's quite similar to Batman the Cult. And then later on with No Man's Land. This is remember when they showed pictures of the hangings of in Mexico. That's life imitating art and vice versa. It happened in Sicario. Man, that was an intense movie. So it's full bloody. Bruce's back is still uh, quite painful. The screenplay for this movie is by Jonathan Nolan and Christopher Nolan. Story by Christopher Nolan and David Goyer. Directed by Christopher Nolan. Cinematography by Wally Piteister. Editor is Lee Smith. Music, music, of course, is from Hans Zimmer. Rise. It's time to rise. So basically, Batman here is not that much of a detective because he obviously missed the point of what happened later in the film with Talia al Ghul. All right. He made it. Not much of a detective skill. Yeah, yeah. Ben Affleck's Batman is much more a much better detective than anyone else. Miranda Tate was so obvious. Of course, she was. She was obvious. Cillian Murphy is still playing as the Scarecrow. Exile or Death. Death by Exile. I mean, like, this is crap. She looks like Talia al Ghul. Yes, she does. Uh, Marion Cotillard. Emma, did I pronounce it correctly? Marion Cotillard. I keep mispronouncing her name. Although she's not sexy, sexier than let's compare her role in Inception. Occupation, Occupy Gotham. Yeah, Marion Cotillard. I keep mispronouncing her name. So weird. Timestamp 1 hour 59 minutes and 50 seconds. Lockdowns. Here we go. So when is the lockdown happening, Sin? I hope uh, everyone survives this incoming inbound lockdowns. Premonitions of the future. Coming soon. Coming very soon. The lockdowns. Good. Bruce is back. So Anne Hathaway means a very good, makes a very good Catwoman or the Cat. Nolan was ahead of the curve. Yes, of course. His plot line was awesome. Starting fresh is the whole idea. The bomb is going to go off. Only one day left. Anne Hathaway is a great Selena Kyle. Catwoman, though, so so for me. She's a great the cat. The whole cat burglar. It seems that the scarecrow is sober in this movie. Sober, but still psycho. Death by exile. She's the cat burglar. Yeah, that's definitely true. The cat burglar. One of the best Catwoman actress was Julie Newmar. Her her hips was so thin, so small. Then there's Lee Meriwether, who appeared in the Batman '66 movie, and Eartha Kitt, who was a singer back in the day. Anne Hathaway's Catwoman is just the plain cat. The bat ears is is a pair of glasses, goggles. Michelle Pfeiffer, although was good, but still her motivation is sort of clunky for me. She's one of those actress that showed Tim Burton's lack of good storytelling technique. It's really, I don't know, man. I've noticed Tim Burton's style ever since I watched Batman '89. I enjoyed Batman Forever, although it didn't last long because it was purely campy, especially Batman and Robin. Zoe Kravitz was okay, and she was better than Pattison. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. And I rewatched the X Men First Class the other day. Zoe Zoe Kravitz was there as a dragonfly angel, Angel Salvatore, which was you know one of those moments. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Light it up. Check it out. The Batman Returns. Impossible. Bruce is still not uh, clear on who Miranda Tate is. I want to see the uncut versions of the Tim Burton Batman movies. It could have been ultra violent, the uncredited versions, violence, uh, violent. It's lots of killings, and a lot of moots would have complained that Batman doesn't kill. Uh, Only when Ben Affleck played Batman that they complained of the cinematic Batman killing. And we got, yeah, it's funny. Sin. And also we have integrity with ZSJL2 is inevitable. Yeah. Welcome to the late viewing of The Dark Knight Rises. I still have a long way to go. I feel like this movie is longer than I remember. What's up, guys? We're doing great, man. Sin Havoc is always doing the the talk, the discussion. Plus, I have a few guests: Sergeant Garantina, DC Talk, Delight Loves Movie, Josh Herrera. This was actually my favorite Batman film for a while. I think it's underrated. It is underrated, although I enjoyed this movie when I first watched this. Watched it all those years ago, and I have a couple of DVDs at home back then before I threw all my DVDs in the trash because of lack of space. Yeah, Josh was here earlier. Macho Modine is wearing his Chief O'Hara uniform. I love Bane. I love that it was definitive. It has a definitive ending also. Yeah, it's a trilogy. It's unlike anything we see in what else in the MCU. Totally. Damn, you threw those DVDs out? Ah, yeah. I don't have space. I had to get rid of some stuff. Yeah. And some of those DVDs were poor copies. Bane was one of the best parts of this movie. We usually don't see the endings. That's why I appreciate Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, we don't usually we end a certain movie with a cul-de-sac, but this movie appreciate is highly appreciated since it has a definite ending. This is a riot, 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 riot. They really try to do the lockdowns in this storyline. And remember, Batman went out in the light to finish The Dark Knight Rises. He was not in the dark. A lot of red earrings on l- on the container vans that has the bomb. I think the reason why they use uh, John Blake as a character is because they didn't want to do Dick Grayson because the story won't end if Dick Grayson was there. So basically, Batman got the advantage in this fight. He got lucky to hit uh, that mask because earlier Bruce was defeated by Bane in a fair fight. I like the John Blake Robin thing. I never understood the hate. It works well for the story. Plus, it's a cool little nod to Robin. Yes, character wise, John Blake was a cool character, even in the Silver Age of comics. And making another Robin aside from Dick Grayson is a good and brilliant idea. There was no baggage. This movie, this whole movie is underrated and overhated. And I told you, man, uh, Batman is not that great of a detective. Talia al Ghul got the better of him. That's what you get when you. Did you already do watch alongs for Batman Begins and Dark? Yes, I did. Within the year. This is my last uh, Dark Knight trilogy for this year. I watched Batman Begins on Netflix because that's the only place where I can watch that movie. And I watched The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises on a different platform. It's good, man. It's good. Maybe we'll rewatch the Dark Knight trilogy next year again. Uh, Plan to do a watch along again, if ever. Freaking Bane was excommunicated. Didn't we all were excommunicated for a certain shield channel? That was this year, right? Maybe in my last on live broadcast, we'll discuss what happened within the year. Which do you like better, Nolan or Burton Batman? I like uh, Nolan's Batman, considering Burton was well too small for me. It's very good, although it's darker, but they tried to make it lighter with Keaton's Batman. I still can't get past how small Michael Keaton was. I like Burton, but I like them all. Yeah, Burton's Batman, Keaton is so small. But when they did Val Kilmer's Batman, the height was uh, just right. But Schumacher really messed up the Batman franchise. Plus, Clooney really buried that franchise for a while. Until, of course, uh, until Nolan did the new Batman Begins. In Integrity said Val Kilmer was underrated too. Yeah, he was. Clooney was terrible. Yeah, he was always smiling. He was always snickering as Batman. It's sort of I can't stand his Batman. And during the same year, we had Michael J. White as Spawn, and imagine how I compared uh, George Clooney with Michael J. White. No contest. Yes. Timestamp 2 hours, 22 minutes, and 40 seconds. And Bane is gone thanks to Selena. I'm comparing Michelle Pfeiffer with Anne Hathaway's Catwoman. The motivation is the key to doing a really good Catwoman. However, Michelle Pfeiffer is good as the original Selena Kyle in the movies. Uh, Anne Hathaway is better. Please do not shoot me. And here comes the bat. Integrity said, when this movie came out on Blu ray, I used to skip to the ending and watch the fights over and over and over. Yeah, I enjoy the fight scenes. Technically, uh, Christian Bale as Batman is better than Michael Keaton because Michael Keaton's Batman was dependent so much on his gadgets. The only good fight scene I seen with Michael Keaton's Batman was The Flash. The tumbler is utilized real well. Plus, the main difference between uh, this movie and the previous Batman franchise was it was everything was geared for children. The cars, the Batmobile, the gadgets, the toys. You know, this is a very serious film. The special effects of this movie. It's really great. It feels very seamless. Bale was a great Bruce Wayne. His Batman isn't holding back, isn't holding up as well as I had anticipated. Mostly for mostly because of his voice. He's still good, but I think Affleck and Keaton were better Batman. Affleck was the best. Affleck was the best Batman out there. And that's how you kill off Talia al Ghul. Her neck's broken. John Blake's character is really integral. I think they designed this. They designed him to be the symbol of hope. No autopilot. This is technically this scene is technically a full circle for Commissioner Gordon and Bruce Wayne. He said that same thing in Batman Begins when he was a kid. The design of the bat is based on the gyro they had since the 1940s. It's really cool. Oh, mushroom cloud over Gotham. And the people rose up. Great. And after a long time, Alfred is back. Now he's crying for abandoning Bruce. I have failed you, Master Bruce. I have failed you. Michael Keaton. Michael Caine is one of the best actors who played Alfred the whole time. They know it was the Batman. His symbol is for everyone to see. Alfred got the bulk of the money, the old Wayne family, the old Wayne fortune is with Alfred. The Wayne Manor is for the kids. Robin. So amazingly, the autopilot is fixed. Bruce Wayne fixed the autopilot. It's he planned it all along. He planned everything all along, and even uh, making the preparations for a new Batman. He fixed a lot of things. He fixed the bat signal, the bat cave. He noticed Bruce and Selena. This is a nice ending for the story. And this is full circle. There it is. The bat signal is fixed. If they ever did the continuation, it's logical to have Bruce Wayne and Selena with Alfred and John Blake. I think he's gonna play, well, Batman. Man, The Dark Knight Rises. Bravo, bravo. That was an awesome movie. Yeah, this was a awesome movie, an awesome film. This was an awesome film. I rate this movie as a 9.5 over 10, considering that The Dark Knight, of course, is much better than The Dark Knight Rises, but it's still up there with Affleck's Batman. Yeah, I enjoyed watching this movie. And if you're still there, Sin or Integrity, how did you rate this movie out of 10? Well, the package for the Vatcave, blah blah blah, and yeah, 8.5 over 10 for Sin Havoc. Thanks, Sin. And yes, we're nearing. Yeah, yeah. Robin. Yeah, John Blake, Robin. It's a nickname and sort of, well, yeah. Thanks, Sin Havoc, for joining me in this little watch along I did for The Dark Knight Rises. Thank you for Integrity. Thank you for Josh Herrera. Thank you for Delight Loves Movies, DC Talk, Sergeant Guarantina. Yes, it's an alias. It was fun. And yes, do continue to support my channel, like, subscribe, and share this little channel of mine. Fun stream. Thanks, Sin. And yes, and good thing I don't feel bad now compared to yesterday, man. I was close to collapse. And yes, Cell is the way. Mikey verse forever. Uh, and here it is. MV forever. See you soon. Again.
I saved them.
Well, that's why I waited until you were there. I got the information I needed. No one died. I did it your way.
He does have a point.
I know it got lost in all the confusion, but we still have some issues to settle here. There are only heroes and there are villains.
You think yourself a hero, but you would let these criminals go free.
Heroes don't kill people.
Well, I do.